Let's be honest, nothing feels more confusing than when she suddenly becomes distant. One moment, she's warm, engaged, present. The next, it's like she's someone else, colder, quieter, harder to read. And you sit there replaying everything, every message, every conversation, every moment, trying to figure out what went wrong. But here's the truth most men never understand. Her distance doesn't always mean she's lost interest. In many cases, it means the opposite. When someone truly doesn't care, their mind is quiet. They move on easily. There's no tension, no overthinking, no emotional weight. But when a woman pulls back, when she goes cold, her mind often isn't at peace. It's active. She's replaying conversations, questioning moments, thinking about how she felt around you, wondering what it all means. And while you're asking, is she losing interest? She's asking, why do I feel this way? That distance you feel isn't empty, it's charged. It's the space where attraction and fear collide, because the stronger the emotion, the stronger the resistance. She doesn't want to feel out of control. She doesn't want to appear vulnerable. So instead of moving closer, she steps back. Not to leave, but to process. And this is where most men make the mistake. They panic, they chase, they overtext. They try to fix the distance, but pressure doesn't create clarity. It creates more resistance. Here's the paradox. The calmer you remain, the more space her mind has to circle back to you. Because attraction doesn't always grow in constant contact. Sometimes it grows in absence. In silence, her mind fills the gaps. She replays your words, remembers small details, imagines scenarios, questions her own reactions. And without realizing it, you become the center of that mental loop. You'll start to notice small things. She might take longer to reply, but when she does, there's still thought behind it. She might act distant in public, but softer when it's just the two of you. She might avoid eye contact, yet glance at you when she thinks you're not looking. These are contradictions, but they're not random. They're signs of internal conflict. Her emotions are pulling her in, while her mind is trying to hold her back. And that tension creates the behavior you're seeing. Cold, but not gone. Distant, but still aware. Quiet, but mentally present. Now here's what you need to understand. Not all distance means attraction, but emotional distance mixed with subtle attention, that's different. That's when you stop reacting and start observing. Because the more you chase, the more she feels the need to regain control. But when you stay grounded, when you don't overreact, you create something powerful, curiosity. She starts wondering about you again, thinking about your silence, noticing your stability, and that pulls her back. Mentally first, emotionally later. So instead of asking, why is she acting cold? Ask a better question. What is she still doing, even while she's distant? Because behavior always reveals more than words. Look for the patterns, the lingering glances, the remembered details, the subtle shifts in tone, the quiet attention she can't fully hide. Those are the real signals. And once you see them clearly, something changes. You stop chasing confusion. You stop overthinking every message. And you start understanding the deeper truth. Sometimes distance isn't rejection. Sometimes it's someone trying to handle feelings they don't fully understand. Your job isn't to force clarity. Your job is to stay steady enough to let it reveal itself. Because the man who doesn't panic, the man who doesn't chase, the man who understands what's happening beneath the surface, is the one she can't stop thinking about, even in silence.